It's really knowing who you want to be with, who can help you, who can be a resource for you that feels right, that you can connect to, that you can trust, that you can respect, that you can be authentic with. As an adult child, can be very challenging. You have an adult child who then kind of slips into the role of being a parent a little bit to a parent. Mm-hmm. And that does not feel good to anybody in the beginning.
You're trying to honor their wishes with practical, and then you have your own emotion, and you need to fill your own gas tank, so to speak.
It's hard to know what resources are there. You don't want to spend all your time, figuring it out, Googling it, asking everybody. It's really daunting, and there's precious time involved.
It's the first generation that collected a lot of things.
You said it.
It's just like nobody, and now the younger generation that can't afford our lifestyle.
Yes.
Doesn't want that stuff.
Right.
They don't.
And so what do you do with all the things?
How do you decide what to do with all the things? That's actually the harder part, right? Because so many of these things have memories, they have special meaning, and we spend a whole lifetime accumulating all of it, and then you land in a place where you say, I need to right size.
You might have emotions or nostalgia, or you may want to honor your parents' wishes.
It becomes a project in and of itself. I don't need the physical thing, but I want to keep the memory. Who's going to help me with photographing or digitizing things, or because that's another project.
So I'm a real estate agent licensed here in Virginia for over just about 21 years. Most of my time, I'd say I've been helping families or folks that have inherited real estate or kind of going through a downsize. That's where I can come in, or Shelley and I can come in, because we're really patient, and then we can lay out the steps that would maybe give peace of mind. We can come in and listen and then craft something a timeline that works for you. And every time you need help, we could recommend 2 or 3 people, or maybe even just meet the 2 or 3 people, go ahead, collect estimates and share them with you.
You have the overwhelm of the person who's moving and the overwhelm of the support person. Stress feeds on stress.
When you start working with them, they're not really thinking about imminently selling the house. So first of all, you got to get them convinced that it's a good thing to move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's trying to minimize the stress, reduce the overwhelm.
Yeah. Because
it's very real. And the overwhelm happens, especially if you're helping somebody else. My mother used to say this to me: you should move and you should make plans before you need it, Shelley. And I still remember that. And so we all think that that day is eventual. But if we can just take a moment to back up and say, okay, if it were to happen now, what does that look like?
Yeah.
The timeline is always different than what we think it will be.
Yeah.
And you can see the shorter or longer.
Yeah.
Right?
It really helps if you just have one other person to support you and be there with you as you make decisions, and reaffirm that you made the right decision.
The first move is the hard.
Mm-hmm.
You've been there for years.
Yeah.
But once she got there, now she had the knowledge, and she still had the mental capacity to carry it out.
The person who is going through the move needs to be kept whole. Also of the caregiver who's going through that, because that person needs to be kept whole.
That's a big advocate of senior communities. Don't need nursing homes. A senior community that's progressive when you start at maximum, and then gradually as you decline, you're still protected. You still have that community around you. You haven't developed your own journey in life.
Right.
So I don't want to do that to my kids. And so I'm like, no, you can put me in a place. Just make sure it's a nice place.
It's about the feeling of being empowered. I'm in control. I have some agency about this. The minute that goes away and it feels that something's being done to me, think about in the beginning, like, If I'm going to move, what are the things that are really important to me about where I'm going?
Yeah. They want to stay close to their doctors, close to friends, conveniences.
You should move and you should make plans before you need it.
Once you have the help, then you can take your time. It doesn't feel as overwhelming.